Westbrook eh. Wala eh. Mag-isa lang ang abot. Mauusin yung abot.
And the Clippers making a change here. The Clippers trail. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Yun ang na-realize ko. Tanga din ako.
Now here's Wall. In his last outing with 12 points. Covington, no good. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by one.
The lightning speed is what is impressive. Defense
Tangay na kasing
doesn't
Henry
have time
Colby.
to react. John Wall on the drive.
Chess boy.
Inside. Here's George. The layup off target.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Pass to Batum. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Back to man. George with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Tsaka kailangan na ma-upgrade ni Jay yung ano niya.
Tries
Build
again.
niya. Gusto niya talaga gamitin niya.
Laid it in
Buto
with a
walang
nice
break
touch
starter
off
si
the
Gago
window.
eh. Yung bato.
George has
Wala.
got 10
Wala
points.
nakaabot.
Well, great scorers understand if I can get to the offensive window, that's an easy putback. Nicely done, Paul George.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force.
12. The Clippers. 17.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Powell. Jacks up a three. And here's George. Lets the three fly. Powell's shot is off.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Alex.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite,
Kailangan pa
Alec.
yun.
Thank you.
So ito lang, mas gusto pa yung Max kasi dyan.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Powell, left side.
Tangina ito yung mga mayayamang SPD ba lo?
Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by
Okay, what?
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Baho ng daliri na pagtapos.
Pass to Zubats.
Ay singit yan.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were
Uy,
that
basa mo
team
ay ball.
that
Tangina,
stars
tarantay ka
avoided.
rin.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
In transition, here come the Clippers.
Norman
Powell. it's good.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And that comes off the assist by Morris.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ano sa pakin kaya ulo mo, bro?
Outside wall. To the paint. A nice shot by Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 9.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Powell. Timeout called. The Clippers.
Si Chris Brown. Si Chris Brown.
Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Boom. Si Chris Brown. Akan na yan.
Both teams will make substitutions. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
At the line for LA.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
First half, 2 minutes.
Sounds good.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
For three, Covington fires in the triple. Covington's got 6 points.
Okay, Mr. Covington, we see the range on that jumper. That is beautiful.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's Jackson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Morris, senior, for 2.
And it's in there.
It's really clear to me that Marcus Morris has an unshakable belief in his ability to score at will.
To the left wing. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And that one's good, man.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Pass to Powell. Outside Covington. Here's Zubac. Fires the three. And that one's good. Covington's got 6 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass from Reggie
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You
Nag-super
can't
shock
afford to
yun
give
eh.
up these kinds of buckets.
Yung score ko dun. Stop na ako.
Kennard on the wing.
Ayun ang open siya.
And stolen by Covington. He gets it off, and it's in! Oh!
Ay, good.
And so it's the
Good
Los
spot up na
Angeles
yun.
Clippers.
Kung open sila, panalo yun.
19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
foul Clippers.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ang ina, isang oras
And
biyahe
the
mo.
Clippers now. Jackson can't get it to go.
Holy.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Holy.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now here's Batum. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Pass to Jackson. George with it. For three. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 13 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to man.
out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And so here are the Clippers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. For three, Covington. Rebound by the Clippers. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Second personal foul.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Here's Kennard.
Ano ginagawa niya, no?
Second chance
Istanbul.
effort.
Nicholas.
And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, 2 things working in Batum's favor right there. He's got a great sense for positioning. He's also got size and length.
Ano nga si Wins?
Jackson, right side. Pass to Covington.
Spin back sa bola natin.
5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
One of the things that's been said before, but is so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
And the free throw, no good.
Binigay na animation.
Ball for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 9.
That pull-up on the dime, one of the most difficult shots in basketball, Wall making it look easy.
Fourth team foul. Substitution
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Batum.
Nicholas Batum. Count it.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist.
Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
George, a deep 3. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And sorry.
Morris outside. There's Jackson with the three. And the big finish by Wall.
Takes it to the house.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to George. Picked it.
Wala yan.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Jackson for three. The shot off that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second
The
time
Clippers
foul.
making a switch here.
Substitution for your Clippers.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Ivica Zubac.
That one misses.
First
And the
personal
Clippers
foul.
making a change here. So it comes up empty at the line.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
LA foul.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Second personal foul.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Powell. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Paul George pulls it in.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Back to man. Kept alive. Here's Zubac.
Early naman.
Count it. Good. Zubac has got 8.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Pass to man. Back to Wall. Kicks it to George. It's stolen by Wall. And here's the fast break. George's shot is good.
PG-13.
17 points in the game.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
LA
Zubac.
foul. Nicholas Batum.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
15 foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for LA.
Good on both.
Meron din kasi 6'9" lock na nakita ko pero gold banget lang siya pa na makakita.
Here's Wall. Oh, got it off in
That's the end
time,
of the
but
third
it's
quarter.
no
With the
good.
score,
And so it's the
41. The Clippers, 57.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Wall. And the foul called on John Wall.
John
That's
Wall,
his first foul.
first personal foul. First team.
The Clippers on D. They trail by 16. Connects from downtown.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Norman
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman
personal
Powell.
foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. They get it back. On the wingman. Counted from distance.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
And here's Wall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's his third
What
personal
a
foul.
play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big
Grabe,
shots.
hands up na ito mga
I think
gago
it's
na to,
also
eh.
important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Poke loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wall on the take. Powell. And George with some nice D. Wall with it. Guarded now by George. Here's man.
Sorry, Chok.
They get it again. And the Clippers with the ball. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. It's George on the wing. Wall, no good. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Pass to Zubac.
100. Hindi ako makalakad.
Morris outside. Down low. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, one of the most difficult things to guard in the NBA is the pick and roll. And Paul George is so adept at creating
Time out,
those
time out.
opportunities.
Now here's George. And there's the drive. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And some nights as a defender, you just shake your head because Paul George uses his outstanding reach to get through the defense.
Here's Wall. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Gago. Sorry. Hindi ko nahuli yung pass mo, pre.
Fast break.
Ang
Here
lupit,
we
diba?
go. Jumps up.
Alley-oop.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The speed and the handle of
Ano
John
move yun?
Wall just breathtaking.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways.
And then
But
step
giving
back.
back has to be a component of that. Would you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 5. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Robert Covington.
And the Clippers lead by 18.
Wala, nagkamali.
Pass to Morris.
Yun lang.
Back to George.
Ano muna dyan, ano muna dyan. Traveling na yun, Eyeball, ah.
Over
Hindi ka
3.5
tag-two-step,
minutes
ah.
through the final quarter now. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
LA foul.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now here's Covington.
Ito mag-rim run, tangina. Iikot. Akin na Vince, akin na
Jackson
Vince.
outside.
Sige, Vince. Akin na to, si Jim.
Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in for 3. Covington. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
That one falls.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Personal foul. Fourth.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
George hits them both.
Yun, no? Ang tanga nag-assist yun. The fuck?
Here's man. From deep. Can't hit that one.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance,
Ang tanga na trick. Wala yan. Super linis eh. Super linis. Good shot. Yun lang. Bang.
Grabe buwenta. Baka hindi sa din.
Green. Kahit na nakalockpick, wala pa rin. Hindi pwede rin. Sige, Jack. Salamat. Mo. Ano sabi?
Nag-chat?
I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
At the line for LA, Paul George.
Second free throw, no good. So it's the Clippers winning this easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that,